everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy with the response that I got for my previous video. I want to thank all of you for watching it and supporting it and giving it a thumbs up. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy this and I hope you get a lot of information because I'm trying to help you guys, on how to travel with a baby. Also, one more thing, I'm having a pop-up sale on the 4th of December, this weekend at the Bayleaf restaurant from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and the troublemakers are going to be there. I'm going to be putting a stall there and we're going to be having special Christmas deals, and I can't wait to see you guys there. Actually, I hope to see you guys there. So I just wanted to give you this information as well. So before Sharon and I went to Dubai, we had to do a 48-hour PCR test, a 48-hour PCR test, and we got the results. And then when we get to the airport, we had to do another PCR test, and then we had to wait there for 1 hour, 1.5 hours till we got that results back, and then only we could check in to our flight. And also we had to show our smart vaccination card as well. We got to Dubai, we had to do one more PCR test, and that was that. We just had to do the PCR test and then we could just leave the airport. And if it was positive, they would obviously call us because they had our number and they knew where we were staying as well. So then before leaving Dubai to get to Sri Lanka, we had to do a 48-hour PCR test. But when we came back, we didn't need to do another PCR test. I'll tell you guys how we did the process of Seth's passport. So all you need is the passport size picture of your kid, and you need, of course, the passport form. You can just download it from the website. Then you also need a letter of consent from the parents to make the passport for your baby. And also you need your baby's birth certificate and the parents' birth certificate and marriage certificate in Sinhalese and English. And also they need the originals, plus I think it's better to take the copies as well. That's what Shannon and I did as well. So that's what you need actually to make a passport for your baby. So when planning a trip to go with your family, and when your baby is like less than 1, what we did was we checked the flight times. So our flight time was at 9:55, and that was actually the time that Seth goes to sleep. So we actually had to leave the airport we had to leave home at like 4:30, and to be honest, I actually kept him up from 4:30 till we had to get on the flight. So Shannon and I just kept entertaining him and playing with him so that he wouldn't feel sleepy. And then once we got on the flight, we gave him some milk, and then he just knocked out throughout the entire flight. Also, another tip that I would like to give you guys is that you should, because sometimes when taking off and landing, your baby's ears could get blocked, so it's better for them to have a sippy cup, or maybe drinking some milk while taking off and landing, and also or give the soother. So that's what I did. I actually put the soother in Seth's mouth. Oh no, when landing we put the soother in Seth's mouth, and actually when going we gave him milk so then he could knock out. So that's what we did. For traveling to any country, just research about baby food items that you can get in the country. Like for me, like when we went to Dubai, where we stayed at the hotel, I just researched the supermarkets around to see if they had baby food, and they had so much of baby food. It's honestly amazing to see like the amount of variety they had for baby. So it was super easy. So as soon as we got there, as soon as we landed, we went straight to the hotel, and then we went straight to the supermarket and bought all the baby food items that we needed throughout the entire trip. And we bought a little extra as well. So the hotel, I would give him some scrambled eggs as well because he loved the scrambled eggs there. And also I got the hotel to make him a fresh juice whenever he needed. So whenever we used to go out to go sightseeing, I would always keep a fresh juice with him on a bottle of water. So what I packed on the flight to go in the diaper bag was I put about 6 to 8 diapers actually in the diaper bag, and I put some burp cloths, about 5 to 6 burp cloths just in case there were any accidents, and I would put a muslin cloth and 2 blankets because I wasn't sure if it would be too cold for Seth on the flight. So I put 2 blankets just in case like there was another accident or something on one of the blankets. And I put a lot of his toys into the diaper bag, and then wet wipes, his soother cream, plus I took 2 changes. So what we did was, when we went to the airport, Seth was in his onesie, his normal outfit, but before he got onto the flight, I changed. Just before we got onto the flight, I actually changed him completely. I changed his diaper and I put a sleep suit on, because a sleep suit makes him really cozy and you know, warm. So I put a full suit for him so that, you know, it would be easy for him to sleep and he won't be too cold. So when traveling with Seth, we took his milk powder. What I did was I packed some of his milk powder into his diaper bag. So I took actually 7 ounces for his normal milk time that he usually has, and then I took another extra 5 ounces because I knew when we were landing it was lunchtime at 12 and there was no chance of me giving him lunch, so I just gave the 5 ounces of milk and he was very satisfied with that, and that's what I did. And also when we got to the airport, when we got to the hotel, I didn't have my sterilized machine or anything, and what the easiest thing that I actually found at Elegant Smokers was this Farlene travel baby bottle wash. It's super easy, it's so small, and it's super easy to carry around with you. So this is what I took with me when I needed to wash baby's bottles. And also what I did was, when I wanted to sterilize Seth's bottles, I just boiled some hot water, and what I did was I used to just pour it onto the bottles and onto the teats, and then I would just keep it in there for a while, and then I knew it would be sterilized. Then I would just keep it to the side and let it dry. So for first aid, what I did was I took an antihistamine syrup, and also I took some Panadol syrup for him as well, and of course Soother cream, because Soother cream is everything. It can do anything for you, just in case he got any rashes, so I took an extra bottle of that. Also the antihistamine, what I did was I put it in a Ziploc bag, just in case he got any allergic reactions to any food I tried to give him on the flight. I just wanted to make sure I had that with me while I was traveling, so I put that in a Ziploc bag. And also the formula, I would put that into a Ziploc bag as well. You don't really need to check in your stroller, you can just give it at the gate, and that was actually an easy thing for us to do, because you know, we could stroll Seth all around the airport instead of always carrying him in the carrier. So that's another tip that I wanted to give you guys. You can always just go to the gate and they would put it into the baggage carrier. Another thing in the diaper bag that I actually got this on Amazon, it's called Yoga Sleep. It's a sound machine. So as you guys can hear, so this is what I actually used for Seth on the flight. And when he was sleeping, if there was any noise, you know, he would be sleeping on me, and I would have this white noise right next to me, so that he would be, you know, really calm and he wouldn't hear too much. Even when we were traveling, you know, going around, going for dinner, going for lunches, I would keep, when he had his nap time, I would put this inside the stroller while he was sleeping, so he couldn't hear anything that was happening outside. He wouldn't get disturbed. I will drop the link below for this. It's a travel size white noise machine that I got on Amazon. Super easy, super light, and it can hang anywhere basically, even on the diaper bag. One of the lessons that Shana and I learned was that we can't do too much with a baby, because honestly, like, I think before traveling, I'm so happy that I met some of my friends who had been to Dubai, and they were just like, I had put so many things in there, and they were just like, no, you can't do this, you know, one place is on this side, the other place is on that side. So with a baby, it would be really difficult. So what I did was I cut down on a lot of stuff, because I just wanted to, you know, go with the flow and, you know, see how Seth was feeling on that day, and if he was okay, then we would do it, you know. So that's one of the tips I wanted to give you guys. You know, just go with the flow with your baby. Don't plan too much ahead, because sometimes things can get cancelled and you might be a little disappointed. So it's better to keep an open mind and, you know, just go with the flow. So the next thing I want to tell you guys is what we actually packed for Seth. So what I packed was, I didn't put too much of clothes, because I knew I was gonna go there and shop a little bit for him. So I didn't go and put way too much of stuff, just stuff that we actually needed. Like, I would put about, so we were there for 5 nights. I would put actually about 6 onesies. I put about 6 onesies, like about 3 shorts and about 4 t-shirts, and I put actually 5 sleep suits, because we were there for 5 nights. 5 sleep suits, and I didn't take a towel. Actually, I actually wish I did take a towel, because the towels that they had there was a bit too rough for Seth. So what I did was I used one of the muslin cloths that I took. That's why I always pack a muslin, like some muslin cloth, like about 3 or 4, because you never know when you actually need it. I'm so happy that I packed it, because it was easy to wipe him with it, and it wasn't too rough on his neck or his body. Then nappies, I didn't take actually. I use the nappies when I'm only changing his diaper and it's easy to wipe him. So I took about 10 of those. And Pampers, I actually only took about 15 to 20 Pampers, I think. Yeah, because I knew that I could get the Pampers in Dubai, because they had a crazy range of Pampers. So that's what I did. I didn't take too much because I didn't want to just pack the suitcase for no reason. So that's what we did. We actually, as soon as we landed, we just went to the supermarket and got everything that we actually needed for Seth, and it was pretty easy, and we weren't too stressed. We weren't stressed actually, because it was everything was so planned, and like we knew what we exactly needed. So always before you go to the supermarket abroad, just list down everything that you need and then go, because don't suddenly go there and be like, oh my god, I need this, oh my god, I need that, and then suddenly you just forget something. So that's what we did. So that's another thing I wanted to tell you guys. Don't overpack too much, because sometimes you can always get the stuff from there. So I think the main thing is that everyone's going to be asking is, how is it traveling with a baby? Traveling with a baby is not so bad as long as you have everything planned out, and I think that's what we did. We planned everything out, from leaving to getting back to the hotel. We planned all those out, and it was easy to plan around it because of Seth's routine. I'm very, I love to tell new moms, always get your baby into a routine, because it's honestly, it makes your life so much easier. And actually traveling with Seth was easy because Seth was in a routine, and with that routine we stuck with it. We didn't try to mess up too much. And the thing is, even during Seth's nap time, he knew when it was his nap time. So even if he was in the carrier, even if he was in the stroller, he would fall asleep. So that's why it was easy. And I think going to Dubai, the time difference wasn't too bad. So it was like a 1.5 hour. They were 1.5 hours behind Sri Lanka, so it wasn't too bad. So what I did was, as soon as I got to Dubai, I just stuck to their time zone. I didn't go to stick with the Sri Lankan time. I stuck to their time zone. So then Seth also got used to that. I just want to say, don't be scared to travel with a baby. I know some of y'all must be thinking, oh my god, I'm really scared. What if he or she doesn't enjoy? But just always go with a positive mind. I think that's what Shannon and I did, because the thing is, it was just the two of us, and we are of course first time parents, and we had no support whatsoever. We had to do everything by ourselves when we traveled. And I think what we did was, we just went with a positive mind, and we planned everything out, and we planned Seth's routine and everything. So that's why I think before traveling, always plan ahead. But obviously the sightseeing places and all, just put the places that you actually want to go to, and then when you get there, see how your baby is doing and see how she or he feels, for today, to go here, go there. So that's what I want to tell you guys, and I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found this a little helpful for you guys. I will definitely go into more detail in the blog. So anyways guys, it was really nice talking to y'all, and I can't wait to see you guys at my pop-up this week. Please do come. It's on the 4th, this weekend on Saturday, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Please do come and support the troublemakers. We will be there, and I can't wait to meet all of you guys. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and drop a comment below and subscribe to my channel. And I shall see you guys next week, or this week if you guys come. Bye!